Hey everybody, First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. Update on Florence this morning. The heaviest and worst of the weather is now sitting right over us as we've got this heavy rain band, which is pretty much set up shop from about Charlotte down into Florence, South Carolina. So we've got this band setting up right here as the circulation center is moving off in this direction. The axis of heavy rain is lining up in a really bad spot for flash flooding. You can see it extends down to the coast. And we've got numerous flash flood warnings in effect that include Mecklenburg County, Lancaster County, Chesterfield County, and Union County until 1 to 2 o'clock this afternoon. So flash flooding is becoming a huge threat across the area as this heavy rain starts to move into the area. Now the concern is, how long does this sit over us? If it sits over us for 6 hours, we could see an additional 2 to 4, maybe 5 inches of rain on top of the 3 to 6 inches of rain that we've seen in the past 24 hours across the Charlotte metro area. So let's look at the model guidance on where this band's going to go into the afternoon hours. So here's a look at our short range rapid refresh model that we look at. And you can see this morning that band sitting over us. So this is model data. We'll go into the future to kind of see the future cast of what's happening here. And you could see that band kind of parks over us even into about lunchtime, to 2 o'clock. So this is 2 o'clock and the rain's still sitting over us. Let's go 3, 4, 5 o'clock. The band tries to reform over us. And at this time, we're going to have some instability, which means some heating of the day. We could see an isolated tornado develop. So I could see a tornado watch being issued for parts of the area. We'll go to 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, 12, 1, 2 in the morning. And we still have a band somewhere over the area. So the threat by far is not over. In fact, today the threat is increasing. The light rain yesterday kind of set the table for a lot of the flood potential today, saturating everything as the storm was very slow to move out of the area. It's finally starting to move, but it took forever to get going. So it's delaying a lot of the impacts until today and into the afternoon hours. So don't let your guard down. The potential for trees coming down and also flash flooding is staying very high. In fact, it's increasing this afternoon for most of us. And then we'll have to watch this tornado threat as we go into especially late this afternoon and even into tonight. So here's a look at that current radar, and you can really see that band setting up. And in the mountains, remember, this rain is going right at you. So very heavy rain up here. So it doesn't really matter where you live in this area. You got the potential for heavy rain this afternoon. Right now, the axis is right here. The areas that probably have the least chance of seeing heavy rain down here in the upstate of South Carolina. But northern York County, Lancaster County, even Chester County north, everybody has potential to get into this heavy rain band at some point this afternoon. So don't let your guard down. That's the one thing I'm trying to preach to you today. A lot of folks trying to say that nothing happened and it's over. This is not over. And let's wait until this thing is gone before we start deciding how well or not well we did with the forecast. Because right now we've got ongoing flash flooding in 4 of our counties. So please be safe out there. Stay off the roads if you can until the heaviest stuff moves out. And just beware that there's going to be some trees coming down still as the ground gets moistened up and these winds are still gusting to about 40 to 45 miles per hour across the area.